Hey everyone, ZeroJD here with the X-Play Fans channel. I'm bringing you something a little different this time. This is Shape of the World. It's a very kind of a chill out kind of game where you kind of just walk around, poke at stuff, make little friends, and then make them split into tiny little bits. So far it's essentially been the same thing of going to an area, finding seeds, and moving to another area, going through archways, activating rocks, pillars, and boulders to make staircases to advance. While it sounds weird, it'll kind of make sense as I go. But this is essentially the game. Just kind of chill out, relax, kind of a walking sim, just aimless kind of thing. But I chose to start in this area mostly because of the rain. So there's little creatures and stuff you can interact with. Hey, little guy. But this is it. There's a whale above me earlier. Space whale. But this is how it's been going. Like, as you can see here, we got seeds. And as you, in the bottom, you see a triangle filling up, and that's like my seed thing. So if I hit start, I actually can see the seeds I've collected. And they seem random, and if I push the, what was it? I always forget these buttons forgotten. Push the left trigger, it actually launches seeds. And they'll be planted, actually. You can see them growing down there. If I hit the right trigger, it actually removes plants and allows you to interact with stuff. So I'm going to throw a seed there. And a lot of stuff can actually be on screen at once. And there's a lot of really unique creatures I've seen. So it's essentially the analog stick, A, and then the triggers. And that's about it for this game. And collecting seeds. And then, of course, it's just kind of walking around and just doing your own thing. I started in a kind of a coastal area where there's a lot of like water pools and stuff like that. I moved into the mountains, and now I'm in this kind of foresty area. But so far, I've never really had any issue like losing my way or not really knowing where to go or anything like that. And of course, you got these little creatures showing up, and they have different interactions. Most of them run away from you, though. I've had a few that are actually kind of got pushy and pushed me around, but nothing has actively tried to murder me. Right trigger usually gives you a little clicking on something, but if you can see over there, that's what I'm kind of aiming for over there, that little triangle. Kind of just chuck seeds as I see fit, and there's no fall damage, so you can kind of go wee. But this has essentially been the game so far. Very much a very mellow, chilled out game. So maybe I do need to go back up there, so I'll play a little bit of it, but this is essentially the entire game. The achievements are fairly easy. It's like plant up so-and-so amount of seeds, delete so-and-so amount of trees, travel so-and-so distance, glide so-and-so distance, beat the game 3 times, 1 time, 2 times, that kind of thing. Nothing, you're not going to be doing anything crazy in this game. So far, it really looks like I need to kind of make my way up and around. I did have in some of the levels, you have to activate these pillars or stuff, and a staircase appears, and I've intentionally jumped off them to get the seeds, and it's a little annoying to get back up, but nothing like, hey, this ruins the experience. So it kind of seems like I was actually on the right path. I just need to commit to it. But yeah, so far there's been nothing hostile, nothing trying to murder me. They can't even safeguard you against yourself because you can't really jump off of cliffs or anything like that. There's been some unique creatures. But this is what it's been. Go through here and it kind of shifts you into this other area. And this is where you find these little pillars and stuff. You go up and hit the trigger on them, and As you can see, they're kind of like set up in an almost pathway-like area, like they used to be part of like some giant structure. And then, of course, these grow up, and you kind of speed up and run up them. It has been kind of fun to see how like the little creatures and animals will interact when you touch them. I also like just going like a sprinkler for seeds. Seeds. And there's been absolutely no slowdown. I know the art style is very minimal, but I think it works a lot to the advantage of the game in a lot of the areas here. I think that ooh sound is actually Space Whale chilling out somewhere. But there have been times where I've just made entire forests because I've just had a whole bunch of like seeds and stuff, and it's very natural looking. Even if you kind of throw them in like a non-natural way. Yeah, but like my objective has always been to get to these sort of archways and kind of just chill. That one looks funky. Some of them launch you, some of them actually just shoot you into the sky and you kind of float around. But I like how the game looks. I like this area because there's rain. I'm a sucker for in-game rain. There have been areas where you kind of bing bong around. Here's some more seeds. The seeds actually do have a certain different look to them. There it is. Like those trees will probably grow into something slightly different. There you go. These are like long, spindly kind of trees. Not sure what will happen is if I activate all of these. Oh, hey. Oh, I kind of poked him. Ooh, oh. Come back. I want to see what happens when I poke you. Oh, hey. Can I... Yeah. It's the most I've been able to interact with the creature. Oh. It looks like the Time Rock from the original Star Trek episodes. I think I got them all. I do like the concept of going and being in this strange world and just kind of walk around poking at stuff. And then you're like, hey, seeds. Like, very quickly becomes very cool to look at. It's like the minimal style and all that stuff. Oh, I broke that poor fish. But like, it just looks cool. And then you just kind of toss the seeds down there. I don't know if those are actually... Oh, yeah, they're planting. But this isn't some adrenaline pumping game. You're not going to be running around, taking cover, and crazy stuff like that. You're going to be walking around slowly, placing seeds. And it's not like like an annoyingly slow pace or anything like that. And you can always kind of destroy the trees to get a little tiny boost in speed. But yeah, like the staircases always wind around the things you've activated and give you a nice little speed boost so you're not plodding along. And it also tries to keep you on the staircases. I've had to try fairly hard to get off of them. Hey, little buddy. You look kind of like Totoro. You're adorable. Keep moving. Like if I kind of wanted to speed it up, I could kind of... Whee! Kind of target stuff and move along like that. But yeah, just looking at a lot of this stuff is pretty great. And it seems like these are intentionally placed here to kind of, if you want to kind of speed up, it'll help you out there. But that is Shape of the World. This is essentially the game kind of just plodding along, chilling out. I think it'd be great for a kid or someone who doesn't game much. Or if you want to just kind of chill out and not really have to worry about anything. But I am ZeroJD. This is the X Play Fans channel. I'm gonna keep poking these fish. I mean, I saw a giant flying space whale earlier, so I'm happy more and more games are following the love of space whale. I'm ZeroJD. This is the X Play Fans channel. This is Shape of the World. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Accept space whale into your heart.